Good morning everyone. I welcome you all to the lecture Web Designing and Analytics. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about adding audio and video into the web page. Hope this presentation is visible to you. Is it visible now to you? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So add audio and video to web page. In this first we are going to discuss one of the example, which is a fitness club website. In this, additionally, you insert a video in the web page. In previous we have discussed about adding some link into the web page, but in today's lecture we are going to insert in that audio and video media file. In that the web page contain relevant audio and video clips that are provided valuable media content of the visitors. It attract to the visitors. Valuable content can see by the visitors as like these lectures. We can also make our lecture online through the these functions. These content, these elements are useful for making the audio video lectures as well through the web pages. In this project we are looking to perform the task, which is to add the audio and video in this page. You just see these are the photographs, group fitness with video. There in behind this photograph there is audio file as well as the video files, similar like in meal plan and in a get started. You have to design like this web page with the help of audio and video. You can see we have to design the page which should be contain home, about, class, nutrition and contact. Similar type of a page you have to design in your practical purpose. So roadmap, you will learn how to create the web page shown in the figure 9.1 and 9.2. like these web pages you have to create. For this, first insert the audio element, and secondly we will insert the video element, and then we will add the style to video elements. At the beginning of the step instructions, throughout this we will see how to insert video, audio into the web page. So using multimedia, the popularity of a web is due to the part of its ability to display the web page that include graphics, images, audio and video. Because of the audio and video, your website, your page will become a popular websites. This addition can boost the visual appeals of the websites and make the browsing experience more enjoyable and interactive. Therefore, when deciding the whether to include the media, remember the purpose of website. Suppose you want to add the video and audio into the websites. At that time you have to first understand the purpose of website, for what type of website we are developing, for which purpose of websites we are developing. Accordingly we have to add their media, accordingly we have to add their the video and audio in that. So media is a combination of text, image, sound and video. There may be a question, short question, what is media? So the what is media? Media is a combination of text, image, sound and video to express an idea or convey a message. To express idea and convey message, if you are using audio, video and text, images, then that will become a multimedia. That is called as multimedia. Because of most people have broadband internet connection that can transfer data quickly. Multimedia web pages that include large graphics, audio, video. So you can see in this figure 9.3 the multimedia used on PBS website. You look at this website. Here is the video, and a list of videos are there below this gallery. You can see one by one video in this, and there are some tabs: history, parks, people, share your story. Likewise, as like this, we can make the web page where we can embed the video as well as we can embed the audio into the web pages with the help of media elements. So many websites use video to advertise product. Why video is required there on the website? For many website, many companies use for advertising purpose as well as entertainment purpose, to entertain the visitors on the websites. And if the person are joined on the website, after that the companies provide the space to the advertising company for advertising their products on the same entertainment's websites. To provide the instructions, for example, you may be able to review the medical procedures online before having a procedure done yourself. As well as this video can be used in the medical applications. Before finding any surgery, we can show the video to the customer, to the patients. This type of disease we have cured. So you can see the video clip that can be hosted, that can be uploaded on the website. So for uploading that video clip on the website, we have to use the audio video elements tags into the HTML web page design. You can view the clip of movies and hear the segment of audio recording from the web page that provide the content in this format, like podcast. A series of audio and video clips that are released in a sequence are popular in a home, academic and the corporate settings. This is a very popular podcast website is popular for video, audio and corporate home purpose. Now you see creating multimedia files. You can obtain multimedia files by creating them yourself or by finding files that are already available. To create the media files means text, audio, video, photos, mixture of all. To display a particular message means the media files. This type of files you can create yourself, as well as you can search, you can find from other places and use that files into your project, but you have to take the consent from that, otherwise there will be copyright issue. If you create your own multimedia files, you do not have to be concerned with copyright or license agreement. But on the other hand, if you take the document, text, audio, video from other sources, then you have to take the permissions, consent from the developers, from where you have taken that video, audio files. From there you have to also take the permissions to use their content in your websites. If you are doing the professionals website, commercial websites, you can create your own audio files using the microphone and software designed to edit files. For creating audio file, there Microsoft have provided inbuilt softwares in the with the operating system. In Microsoft operating system, all versions are coming with a inbuilt audio file creator, means software, recording software. You can see that, you may know that, but you can see if we put here record, voice record, this is the app, inbuilt app. You can use this app to audio recording, to create the media file, audio media file, and you can also edit that. As well as there are other software like Audacity. Audacity is one of the software which you can use for the audio file creations and manipulations. As well as open source audio editors are there. Adobe Auditions is there, which can be purchased. Adobe softwares you have to purchase, but some of the open source softwares you can use freely for commercial purpose also. If you do use any portions of the files that have been professionally developed, such as those files and online media provided, be certain that you understand the copyright. You understand the copyright whenever you will use the others files. Okay. Now, how to create video files? For video files, you can also use a digital camcorder or digital camera, or mobile phone also you can use, smartphone, to create the video clips and that can be included on the web page. As well as you can use the others video files, but same thing will be happen here. You have to take the permissions of the developers and then use that into your projects. For Windows operating system, a popular free video editing application is Windows Movie Maker. Windows Movie Maker software is there, inbuilt software is there in the Microsoft Windows operating system. This application is available for downloaded from the Microsoft website also, as a part of Windows Live Essential software package. You can, if you have a Windows operating system 10, then you have to download this software. But in previous version, Windows 7, Windows XP, there that is inbuilt. Microsoft Movie Maker software is inbuilt, and which is useful for create the audio file, create the video file, video media file. As well as there is a Magix Movie Edit Pro software, and training is available for a free with an active online community. For additional support you can find that. As well as there is a Corel Video Studio Pro, has a simple and more advanced menu system options that no voice movie editor and professional like can be compatible. This software is very compatible, Corel Video Studio Pro, but it is a paid software. You have to purchase this software. This is the professional softwares. And also there is the Cyberlink Power Direct is another software option that you can create a professional quality video. This is also professional softwares, but you have to purchase this software, and you will get the 1 month free license version, one month free software for trial purpose. And after that we have to purchase this software if we use this software for create the professional video, professional media files. You look at the figure 9.5, how the softwares are used and look likes. For Mac users, iMovies is one of the software. For Apple OS, for Apple OS, this is iMovie software is there, iLife software suite is there, as well as low cost options softwares are there in the iMovie app to download in iPod from the App Store. In this we can record the files, and the files clips are visible in the bar, and we can assemble the video and audio clips likewise. And suppose we want to delete a middle part of this video, we can also manipulate that. We can also delete, we can also add in this. These type of options are there into the video developing softwares. Final Cut Pro X is another type of a software for video editing in the Mac that offer professional level of editing, as well as Adobe Premiere software. Adobe Premiere Pro is another highly related application for movie editing. This is the GUI of Adobe Premiere. Very good software, very effective software is there to create the effective videos. We can provide the effect to the video, we can add there some files, audio files, video files, images into the video, all we can merge in this. But this is the licensed version of the Premiere Adobe Pro softwares, which is used for professional video development. Many audio and video editing applications offer a free trial periods. For 1 month, for 15 days trial periods are there for many of the video editing software. You might try downloading a free trial and software if available and use it to edit movie. You could also try a few different programs to see how they work. Most multimedia software operate in a similar fashions. Similar means you have to upload video, and there you will get the clips of the segment of the video, frames of the video, and from that you can uplink, you can add audio, you can remove audio, you can add photograph, you can remove photograph. Likewise functions happen in most of the softwares. Similar type of functions are there. Now, to find media sources on the web, search a public domain audio and video. If you search this keyword, you will get the various audio and video files on the internet, as we will see here. These are the public audio video. How to find these public domain audio contents are there on this Harvard University websites. You can find this, as well as you can also find from the YouTube audio video files as like this. You can also take the files from the YouTube, but you have to take the permission from the developers if you are using their video in your website. So there is a questions, can I use any image, audio or video I find on internet to create multimedia files? The answer of this question is, in general, no. You cannot use any audio video which you got onto the internet. You cannot use that. You cannot use any file you find. However, as a student, you are permitted to use some of the academic purpose. This is known as fair use. Fair use. For more information about this, you can find the copyright of the government. Is it understood? Yes? Is it understood? These are the
Yes, sir.
audio, video, images or text file from the internet. You cannot copy and you cannot use this file for your web development purpose. But as a student, for study purpose, you can use that, but you cannot make their commercial use. You cannot sell this file. If you copied audio, video, images from other sources, then you cannot use these files without their prior permissions for commercial purpose, for selling purpose, for earning money purpose. You have to keep in mind this. But for study purpose, for experimentation purpose, for practical purpose, you can use this data as a student. Not all, some of the sites, some of the content we can use. Now next is the embedded versus external media. There are two type of media, external media and embedded media. Embedded media is similar to inserting inline images, directly inserting images. The embedded media files appear within the web page along with the audio and video player control. Visitors use the control to play or stop the media, because the media file is embedded directly into your web page. You can complement the audio and video clip resources with surrounding text or graphics images. In HTML5, the object elements was used to insert the embedded content including the media. HTML5 introduced two new element, audio and video. These are the two tags we have to use this for insert the audio and video. To use the alternative to the audio and video, we can also use object element. You can see figure 9.7, which is the US Department of Defense. In this example, they had used video id equal to video player. For video player, they are inserting the video player, then class equal to video player, width they have given, height they have given, and after at all the source of the file is given, media file source is given here, and then the heading is given to that source files, and lastly video is closed. So to create external media files, website visitor click a link. They can then decide whether to link directly to external source or download the file. You see embedded versus external media. Embedded, both are the media files, means both are the video files, embedded and external. But in embedded, what we have to do? In embedded, we have created a file and we have uploaded into our website. So we required a media player there to show that file. We have to display that file. But in some cases, what is there? We will use the external files from others resources, and there is a possibility just click on that link and that file will be downloaded from your website onto the user's computer. Okay, and the offline, this file will be play offline in their computer only if there is the media player in their computer or in their mobile phone. Likewise, as you can see the WhatsApp, through the WhatsApp, if someone sent the video to us, that video file, if you have media player, then it will be play, otherwise it will not play. That is the external file. That file is not from your mobile phone. If you have recorded the video through your mobile phone, then you have to use there to see that file, the video player. But in external file there is a chance you will download the file, but file will not play in your mobile phone or in your mobile or in your computer. Why? Because the file format may be different than your media player. आपके मीडिया प्लेयर से वो अलग फाइल हो सकती है, इसीलिए वो फाइल प्ले भी नहीं हो सकती. लेकिन अगर एम्बेडेड है तो आपको आपका प्लेयर ही वहाँ पे चल रहा है, तो आपको प्लेयर भी ऐड करना पड़ेगा. कौन से मीडिया प्लेयर में वो फाइल डायरेक्टली वेबसाइट पे प्ले होना चाहिए या वो मोबाइल में पहले डाउनलोड होना चाहिए फिर प्ले होना चाहिए. These are the options we can create into the embedded and external. In external you have to go to the others website from the link and download that site. As we can see one of the example here, you see, suppose we have a Google class. I think you are not joined to that. If you go here at the start menu of Google, you will get this classroom app. After clicking on this classroom app, new page will be open, and in this you can find your class. This is your class name, 2021 MSc. If we click here on classwork, you will get all these files. You see, there are some recorded lectures files. You see here in this is the file which is externally added in this. This is also another type of file which is externally added in this. If we click on this file, this file will be play on your page. Hello, good morning everyone. I welcome you all of you to the lecture Web Designing and Analytics. Today we are going to discuss about the descriptive list. Questions and answers or their types. For description
This
list,
is
we can
example
use
of embedded.
and now you see this file is an external file, so we can directly click on this link and we can also go to the external page. Then this is the external.
Hello,
file.
good
Now
morning
you see
everyone.
This file is
I
not
welcome
in the,
you all of you
this
to the
software.
lecture
This file is playing
Web
in
Designing
the
and
other
Analytics.
place, other
Today
locations,
we are
and
going
you
to
can also
discuss
download
about
this file
the
from
descriptive
other
list.
locations to your computer. So this is the external file. If the link are provided in
description
our
list
website from
there
other
in
sources,
previous lecture,
then that
we
file
already
is the
discussed some
external
list,
file.
order list, unorder list.
Otherwise,
in order list,
if
there
we have
automatically
hosted
the
the
number
video
take
on our
through the
website,
browser
not
itself,
given any
though we have
others
not added the
video, audio or media files
numbers
links,
in the
then
code
that
of
is
HTML.
the embedded file. Are you getting
We
my
find
point?
that. Now today we are going to discuss the description
Hope this
list,
is clear to
which
you.
is used for any
You see the example of external file from YouTube. This file is from YouTube. So this is the external file, like our Google Classroom. That file was external files. Media player and plugin. We have to add the media player and plugin into our website so that the file will play there. Otherwise it will not play. As you know, the browser can display the text and graphics format. We know to play an audio and video file, some browser need the help of the applications called as media player or plugin. Some browsers require the help to play that. That is called as plugin. Plugin we can say. Plugin means the external software help to open that file or to play that file. That is the plugin. A media player is a computer software that play media files. Media player is the computer software that plays the media file, and most of the software media players support an array of media format. including audio and video files. There are MP3, MP4 file format can be play with the Internet Explorer browser, but it require a plugin. Windows Media Player include as a part of Windows. We have to use there the plugin. As you see here, suppose this is the browser, and to add here plugin, we can press go to the setting like this and add the extension. From here we can add the media player. So we have to download the extensions and add here. Similarly, we can also add in other browser. For this we have to go to the setting and go to the extensions files. Here also we can add the media files. If there, then it will be visible, otherwise not. So from here we can add the file like flash, but suppose there is no file extensions in the browser. In such a case we have to provide the file through the coding. Now you see, in Internet Explorer, use the property and ActiveX control for use the media file player. When Internet Explorer encounter a media files, it search for appropriate ActiveX control to play the file. But Internet Explorer cannot find the control. Users are usually asked if they want to install it. As we cannot finding some of the files, so we have to use these files into media player. So we can also download the required plugin. A suggestions to the web developer is use media files is common format. Generally common format are used into the most of the browsers and the developers. As a website developer, we have to also use this common file format. Which are the common file format? We know MP3 is a common file format, also FLV, also .mp4, .wmv. All these are the common file formats, so we have to use that, so user can access the plugin easily. It is also a good idea to let us your users know what format is being used. If the plugin is not installed, Internet Explorer generally provide the capability to install it. Many websites also provide the link to appropriate manufacturers for an ActiveX control needed to play the files. So as you see in the sections, the audio and video file format can be played on the variety of players. Just a minute.
तुमचं कशावर आहे? आज शुक्रवार आहे ना, तर माझं BCA वर 3rd लेक्चर आहे आज. माझं 3rd तुम्ही घेता का 11:45ला? मी IT BCA कंबाईन करते 11 वाजता.
Sorry for disturbance. Now we can add audio and video files. We have to add that. If you are the web developers, then we have to provide the audio and video element into the web page. So this we are learning HTML5, and in HTML5 inbuilt media supports why audio and video elements are there. Using this element, web developer can easily embed the media into the HTML document, and this is where learning. As well as Flash or Adobe Flash has been used within the website for nearly 20 years. Using a Flash, you can create animation or movie file. Flash file have a .swf file extensions and require the browsers to have the Flash plugin. Browsers require Flash plugin, and then this Flash file plugin file will play in that. So I am searching this Flash. As suppose we are in the Firefox browsers, and to go to the plugin, just press Alt key and go to the tools, and through this add-ons, go into the add-ons and search here Flash. Then there are various Flash plugins available with these browsers. We have to add this. You see, this is the symbol of YouTube Flash player. This is also Adobe Flash. This is the symbol of Adobe Flash player. You can use this Adobe Flash player, this Adobe Flash player. You can use this also Flash video player for the Facebook. For video file playing into the Facebook, you can use this plugin. As well as auto options Flash player is there. For easy download, the video Flash player is there, designed by some external IDM. As well as you can use the video file, YouTube file, to play the file into the YouTube. We need this Flash player into our browser. Then and then the video file from the YouTube will play onto our browser, otherwise not. If we want to play the file without installing this, then you have to download the वीडियो फाइल. आपको वीडियो फाइल जो है वो डाउनलोड करनी पड़ेगी यूट्यूब से, और फिर आपके मोबाइल के या आपके कंप्यूटर के प्लेयर में उसको प्ले करना पड़ेगा, तभी चलेगी. नहीं तो अगर आपको डायरेक्टली यूट्यूब पे ही प्ले करना है, तो ये जो फ्लैश फाइल है, ये फ्लैश फाइल आपको इंस्टॉल करने पड़ते हैं. कभी कभी आपको पता भी नहीं चलता जब कि ये फाइल आप इंस्टॉल कर देते हो. प्लगइन सॉफ्टवेयर के साथ जो भी वेबसाइट है वो उन्हीं के साथ एम्बेड करके देते हैं कोड को, ताकि वो ऑटोमेटिक इंस्टॉल हो जाए आपके ब्राउज़र में, और फाइल जो है मीडिया फाइल वो चली. इसीलिए आप क्या कर रहे, यू आर लर्निंग दिस हाउ टू एम्बेड द फाइल्स इनटू द HTMLs. Because some of the animation file also play in this Flash player. However, many of the today's website use the Flash sparings if all the party, because of the iPhone and iPad which run on iOS operating system, do not support the Flash. Instead of, many web developers have embracing JavaScripts to incorporate the additional connectivity within their websites. So using Java, we can also use like this Java applet to play the files. Java applet is a small program created with Java, a programming language. A Java applet can be embedded within a web page, and through the browser must have the Java installed on the embedded. Java applet were very popular in 1990. However, their use today's modern website in the decline. Nowadays the Java is not much popular, but in previous history it was very popular to design the web pages as this. In figure 9.10 you can see this is designed with the help of Java applet. As well as object element, you can also add the object element to embed the multimedia files such as Flash Player, Java applets, PDF files, ActiveX control. Use the param element to define the parameter for the plugin embedded with the object. If we use the object, with this we need the parameter like object data equal to audio files, and para means parameter equal to name which in which player this audio wave file should be play, audio player value equal to true, and object is closed. Like this also we can embed the audio file into the web pages. In this example, an audio file named audio wave is embedded on the web page. The audio player parameter is set to true, meaning the audio start player when the web page open. Integrating audio. Adding audio to a web page can help set a desired mood or tone. Integrated audio means adding audio to the web page can help set desired mood or tone. It can also be distract to some users. So you must first determine if the audio is appropriate for a web page and its audience. As you see, now I have integrated the audio in a video. You can see here. Suppose I went here in this. Now you look at. You can see any video, and in this you can see good morning one and all. I welcome all of you to the lecture. There is Pathways of Computer background Application. Music. In today's lecture we are going to discuss about, yes, is there background music? Social media. So we have to understand before integrating, is there necessary or not into the website, otherwise it will be irritated to the users. If your audience include user with dial-up connections rather than the broadcasting access, they will experience a delay, especially if audio file are large. Sometime what happen, video play the front and audio remain behind in the player. So avoiding that, you have to understand is there required or not. Integration is required, audio integration is required in that website or not. Then if required, then and then we have to add that. Keep in mind that using audio and video on mobile device require a data plan if the device is not connected to the wireless network. As you see, your mobile phone is now connected to these lectures, so you require some data, and now my video is not visible to you. If I make it visible to you, then it requires some data, more data to the lectures. So the mobile users should also be understood this facility. Is there any free Wi-Fi network, wireless network is there, then it is possible. If there are the student user as you to your websites, then they should be affordable. Your website should be affordable to the student. If you are developing the content for student purpose, then they have the less data in their mobile phone. So unnecessarily video, audio embedding on the website we have to avoid. One popular way that website use audio in to provide the link to the music file that visitors can play or download. For that purpose, if you want to provide the video audio, then instead of instead of directly integrating, we can also provide the download functions there. When if they need that, then they may download that file and play, and also circulate downloaded file with their friend, with other student, like this file, the Secret Sun sampler. This is the website, and this file we can download without playing. So the list of audio file to play, and this can be download from here, download music. Okay, now audio file format. You see the HTML5 audio elements support only the 3 audio file format. HTML5 is only support 3 audio file format: MP3, OGG and WAV. These supported format are indicated with a asterisk in table. There are the asterisk: MP3, OGG and WAV. These are supported into the HTML5. In table 9.1, you can use the audio converter software to convert the file from one audio file format to the supported file format. Audio file for the often used file comparison technique to reduce the size. Audio file formatter are used to reduce the size of file as well as to convert from one format to another format. Audio file for the web often use compression technique to reduce the size of the file. They can also diminish the sound quality. Uncompressed audio file format listed in table 9.1 include .aiff, .au and .wav. This is unpressed format, and this is also, you can see common audio file format AIFF. .aiff is the extension of this, and standard audio file format developed by Apple. AIFF is the standard audio file format. As a compressed and lossless format, it is compressed and lossless format. It is use more disk space than the MP3 file format. It requires more space. Another type is .au. AU stand for standard audio file format used by Sun, Unix and Java. It can be compressed. Another type of MP3 audio file format is MID. MID means Music Instrument Digital Interface. This is the limited to electronic musical instrument, and electronic equipment file can much be smaller than its file format. Electronic equipment, the audio creator equipment, this is use MID file format. MP3, this is most of the popular file format. Everyone knows this MP3 file format, and this is the compressed file to approximately 1/10 size of uncompressed file. This is a compressed file, so it requires very less space. Another type, there is also MP4 in audio file. MP4 file format is also available in the audio file, based on the QuickTime format used for audio and video creator, quicker, faster, high quality media, not supported by Windows Media Player. And this MP4 file is not supported to the Windows Media Player, which is come with inbuilt Microsoft Video Player. This is the Windows Media Player. With this file, MP4 file is not able to play with this. Another type is the .ogg. This is maintained by zip.org Foundation. designed to provide the efficient streaming and high quality digital media which can be used with audio element. Another type is RAW, designed for streaming audio over the internet, decline use sound quality not as good as other format. And last one is the WAV file format, which is a standard audio file format for Windows, commonly used for storing uncompressed CD quality sound file. This is very good file. It is uncompressed file, so there is not loss of data, which is compression is available to reduce the size. We can also make compress this file and reduce the size of file. So if you have doubt regarding these basics about audio and video, you can ask questions. Otherwise we will stop here, and in next lecture we will see how to add this file into the web pages, how to code to add these audio and video files into the web pages. We'll see that in next lecture. Is there any doubt? But you have to practice the basic things. You have to design a basic web page, simple web page, and in that you have to add the video, audio, photographs simultaneously for your practice purpose. Otherwise you will not understood how to add the audio, video and images, how to set the background to the colors, how to add the frames, how to design the forms. All these we have already studied. We saw in some previous lectures all these form, create tables. You have to do the practice with that. So if you have any doubt regarding the basic file format of audio and video and plugin, you can ask me questions. Do you have any questions? Yes, is there any question? So thank you very much. Have a nice day. You can join another lecture if there. Thank you. Bye.